Hello, Lolo. Ooh, baby, that was it was a bit alright. Um, I have some opinions here. I want to get straight into what I think is wrong and the good things about Modern Warfare 2 beta, the game, how it's playing already, and Warzone 2 as well. I have a lot of problems with that. I also want to talk about the blog post today. So I'll start with that. The Call of Duty blog post. Infinity Ward said, yes, we've been listening, but fuck you. So basically, they went, yes, we know, you guys, we heard your cries, we heard your pleas. You guys do not want the current minimap system, you guys want the old one. You guys want minimap dots to appear whenever guns fire. You guys want dead silence as a perk. You guys want footstep audio to be better. You guys want no SPM. Everyone was like, yeah. And they're like, we've heard all of those cries, but now we'll give a lame excuse for every single point you guys made so that we don't have to implement those. Yeah, this is honestly what I expected. So, those 4 points I said just now, staying the same. So I just want to talk about that because obviously the points I'm going to be making might collide with that. But let's get into it. Warzone 2, Gulag. The Gulag needs to change badly in Warzone 2. It should not be a duo fight. Sorry, I'm a little sick. You shouldn't have to find guns. You shouldn't be able to find Gulag keys. It makes no sense that you can get out of playing Gulag for free and teammates or guns on the ground give the game RNG. It's whoever gets the best guns and teammate. AI, there shouldn't be AI. Especially not in ground war. In Warzone, they were like, okay, there will be 102 players, but then we'll add AI. No, don't do that. Just give us 150 players on Warzone. No AI. We get it, it would have been a little wacky if there was no streamers able to play Warzone 2 because there's not enough to get multiple games running. That's fine if you guys want to do Warzone 2 just caught next event with AI, that's fine. But do not let it be in the same. It's so mind-numbing. Anyway, loadouts, gun upgrade station. Honestly, I'm fine with loadouts being gone. Not everyone's running the same Car 98K build. The gun upgrade station, it's actually kind of silly. I think another YouTuber said this, but why buy UAVs and stuff for your team when you can basically get your loadout by upgrading guns you have? Makes no sense. I think it should be either no loadouts at all, and you should just be able to walk around and find attachments like you can in Apex Legends or whatever other game has that. You shouldn't be able to just make your loadout because you can't get your loadout. Next is movement speed. It feels a little bit clunky. I mean, I liked it. I didn't have like big problems with it, but it feels a little bit slow. So if maybe they could make the movement speed a little bit slower, faster. My God, do not make it slower. But yeah, make it a little faster. Especially since we don't have slide canceling anymore. Slide canceling, I'm also happy that's gone. I mean, slide canceling was a bug, it broke my controllers. I mean, I could do it just fine. It's not like I hated doing it or anything, but it's much easier not to focus on that. It definitely doesn't burn me out as fast. But I feel like we do need a movement skill gap still. The gas, just splits into 3 different parts times. That really slows down the gameplay. Gas being 3 different circles that split up, it's so slow because then Not everyone's focused in a circle. That's the main part. People try to survive when they're put together on this giant island. They're trying to run away from each other. If there's 3 circles, that's easy. Just run away. Oh, gunfight ruined because the gas split up. I mean, thankfully it's not every game. It might add some variety. It might end up being cool. I haven't played Warzone 2, so obviously I can't tell you. The time to kill is way too fast. Sometimes I feel like I was just dying instantly. Aside for the M16, they need to buff that thing. That thing is horrendous. It 2%, its fire rate is so slow. Sometimes at 3 or 4 bursts. In my first match with it, I was popping off with it, and I thought it was good. Immediately went downhill. So yeah, they need to do something to that. The TTK is just way too fast. I personally like the longer TTK. I think Cold War was pretty much the perfect TTK, but I mean, whatever. They're probably gonna raise it a little if they do raise it at all. The ledge hanging, I didn't use it too much. I mean, I kind of liked it. I got some kills with it. It's not like it's terrible or anything. It's a cool feature. I don't feel like we needed it. But it does make mantling a lot easier. You can mantle up to really high objects, so that's pretty cool. Modes. I like Prisoner Rescue. Search is really fun on Modern Warfare 2. All the modes feel great. I'm so excited for Ground War. And wait, the guns. We haven't had to use it. We haven't been able to use attachments on like a lot of them, so I can't really tell you exactly how the guns are, but I like them. I mean, the beta, we didn't have that many options because it's the beta. Ground War, I love the maps. The Ground War maps I've seen on Call of Duty Next, they don't look linear. My problem with Ground War in Modern Warfare 2019 was that it was linear. Snipers would sit across the map and they'd be able to look at anyone that's lower than them, which is the whole map, because it's a straight line with all the points. And they're adding new modes to Ground Warfare, correct? The pacing, I felt like it was faster than Modern Warfare 2019, which is a good thing. But there was still a ton of campers, I'll go into why there was the campers later, but there was campers, there was people playing slowly, there was people aim walking, especially on Search and Destroy. I didn't really like that part of it, but it's better than Modern Warfare 2019, so I'm happy about that. Camping, as I said, I'll get into why that matters. I have this all on a list of things I wanted to talk about. I compiled it. Map design, I love the map design. All the maps felt great, besides maybe Museum. I didn't really like Museum too much, but all of them felt nice. All of them were sick. Sad we couldn't do the F1 map. I'm pretty sure they don't have the rights to it right now because it looks too close to the F1 actual map, and it may imply some not so consumer friendly things, so that's whatever. But I liked all the maps, especially the Mexican like market one. That one was pretty cool. The receivers and the gunsmith, like the platforms, that were super cool. I loved being able to have different types of guns for guns I've already liked. Like sometimes I don't want to make an SMG build on a gun that's obviously not meant to be an SMG. So there's the receiver for it. And also there's different platforms like the M4 platform, the Fennec platform, which I saw. I was trying to find out what all the platforms were. The Lockman platform, which, by the way, am I the only one who thinks the Lockman 5.56 was a lot better than the Lockman sub? Which, by the way, the Lockman 5.56 is like an assault rifle MP5. Kind of looks like a G3. And then the Lockman sub is the MP5. But yeah, weapon bolts, great idea. They should make more of these. I mean, you guys already saw the videos on it. I already talked about it in a previous video. Perk packages. Those were cool. But they were kind of like a backstep. I mean, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to change all these different things. They're trying to shake it up because people keep saying, "Oh, it's the same game every year." They're reinventing the wheel with some of these stuffs. Like, they could just change other things rather than changing the perk system. I don't personally hate the perk package system. Maybe if you got your perks a little faster, it'd be nice. Like, I would want all my perks by like a quarter to halfway through the rounds. That would be cool. The muzzle flash was insane on this game, especially on guns like the Signal 50. I shot that thing. In my point of view, smoke went everywhere. In a third person point of view, like my friend watching me, it literally looked like a bomb went off, but it was just smoke. So yeah, that needs to be turned down. The visual recoil I'm fine with. I mean, just get used to it. It looks cool, I guess. The audio. A lot of people have already talked about the audio. It's sad. It's the footsteps. They're so precise. There's multiple times when I'm looking back at a kill cam, this person just aiming at me. They're tracking me through the wall because they hear my footsteps. It's honestly sad. If they could just turn down the footstep audio, which they probably won't, that'd be great. Dead silence. This is the same with the footstep audio. Why is it not a perk? They need to counter the footstep audio. Easy as a perk. As I said, Infinity Ward says they won't be changing that, so that's whatever. Content, there wasn't that much content, but the guns that you could add attachments to were really nice. I think they need to... I like that there's less levels, but I feel like you level up too fast now. Like, I popped off with the Lockman 556 in my first game using it. It was level 2. I did so well that I maxed it out in that one game. They need to change something. These EXP rates are too much. I think it should be a lot slower than Cold War, Vanguard, and Modern Warfare. But it should be a lot longer than it is right now. Drill charges are the best, one of the best things I've ever seen. It is so amazing. Throwing it at like a wall or ceiling because you know that camper's there. And them just dying. There's nothing they can do. They're prone, they can't get away in time. It is amazing. I'm so glad that this drill charge is a thing. It's super cool. Warzone 2 player count, make it 150. It doesn't deserve to be at 102. The chopper gunner. Why the fuck is it not able to move? Why is it standing there? Is it a bug or what? I tried using it. It literally was stationary. And then it just got took out in like 5 seconds. Because you can shoot the driver, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it just got shot down or I got killed in game. Who knows? But please let it move. It looks so silly and stationary and ugly. Just standing there. And it's honestly just annoying. It doesn't feel like it's worth the 10 kills. It makes it feel like the AC-130 is the obvious pick. But yeah, and about the AC-130. They give it obviously a lot less nerf than the chopper gunner with it being able to just... They made it so you can shoot down the AC-130, but you have 2 flares. And the guy in the AC-130 tells you, yo, missile incoming, something like that. So, it's not that big of a nerf, but it's still kind of annoying. No one ever complained about it. Understandable, kind of annoying. Skill-based matchmaking, I do not enjoy that still in the game. I saw some sweats and some people just so scared that they're gonna die that they're just laying on the ground. My problem with it isn't the sweats though in particular, it's actually the disbanding lobbies because that's still here. I liked how in Cold War, how they did it. They still have skill-based matchmaking, but you could still stay in lobbies and vote. That was cool. Like, you could vote for maps still. I don't know why they couldn't do that like that, but whatever. I've gotten used to it at this point. Not gonna be that mad. The bugs, the glitching into the walls at the Mexican market map. I'm pretty sure it's called like. Actually, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna butcher it. The mini map, as I said, I'm super angry that there's not the little red dots that appear every single time someone fires a weapon. That's super annoying. The third person mode was really fun. I feel like you should aim over the shoulder though, instead of just going straight into first person right whenever you aim in the third person mode. It feels like it kind of ruins the point, and it flows kind of weirdly. I mean, it flows better than I thought it would, but it's not that good. The kill sound effects, I mean, I'm not mad at it because like back in the older games there was no kill sound effect, you just had the hit markers, but now that we do have kill sound effects, it's kind of weird that there isn't any in this game. Well, not a noticeable one. I'm pretty sure just a hit marker sound, and then the headshot sound does have a sound, but it's barely noticeable. Sniping with a signal 50, that was the most satisfying. It was super satisfying. I have no clue why. Bunny hopping is crazy. Everyone's bunny hopping. I mean, it's better than slide canceling. I'd rather bunny hop than slide cancel. It's whatever. The last minor thing I have, the explosion effects, super nice. The little shockwave that come off it. But the problem with the explosions is battle hardened still doesn't save you from dying. It still doesn't save you. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because they want the tactical players to be able to get free kills on you, because you have nothing you can do against their explosives. I mean, honestly, you know what? Make battle hard now work. I am going to enjoy killing people with the geo charges this year. Anyway, that's what I thought on it. Like, subscribe, and maybe comment. I don't get much comments, but if you feel like leaving a comment, your opinion, I'll definitely respond. Whether it be today, tonight, tomorrow. I don't even know when this video is going up. It might go up tonight, might go up tomorrow in the morning, tomorrow in the middle of the day, tomorrow at 3, who knows. But yeah, see you.